4, chapter 22, text 21. Translation. It has been conclusively decided in the scriptures, after due consideration, that the ultimate goal for the welfare of human society is detachment from the bodily concept of life and increased and steadfast attachment for the Supreme Lord, who is transcendental and beyond of material nature. Purport. Everyone in human society is engaged for the ultimate benefit of life, but persons who are in the bodily conception cannot achieve the ultimate goal, nor can they understand what it is. The ultimate goal of life is described in Bhagavad Gita, Param Drishtva Nivartate, Bhagavad Gita 2:59. When one finds out the supreme goal of life, he naturally becomes detached from the bodily concept. Here in this verse, the indication is that one has to steadfastly increase attachment for Brahmani. As it is confirmed in the Vedanta Sutra, Adhato Brahma Jigyasa 111, Vedanta Sutra 111. Without inquiry about the supreme or the transcendence, one cannot give up attachment for this material world. By the evolutionary process in 8,400,000 species of life, one cannot understand the ultimate goal of life, because in all those species of life, the bodily conception is very prominent. Adhato Brahma Jigyasa means that in order to get out of the bodily conception, one has to increase attachment or inquiry about Brahman. Then he can be situated in the transcendental devotional service, Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnoho. To increase attachment for Brahman means to engage in devotional service. Those who are attached to the impersonal form of Brahman cannot remain attached for very long. Impersonalists, after rejecting this world as mithya or false, Jagan Mithya, come down again to this Jagan Mithya, although they take sannyas to increase their attachment for Brahman. Similarly, many yogis who are attached to the localized aspect of Brahman as Paramatma, great sages like Vishwamitra, also fall down as victims of women. Therefore, increased attachment for the Supreme Personality of Godhead is advised in the Shastras, in all Shastras. That is the only way of detachment from material existence, and is explained in Bhagavad Gita as Param Drishtva Nivartate. Bhagavad Gita 2:59. One can cease material activities when he actually has the taste for devotional service. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also recommended love of Godhead as the ultimate goal of life, Prema Pumarto Mahan. Without increasing love of Godhead, one cannot achieve the perfectional stage of the transcendental position. Shastran eva sunishchito nrinam kshemasya satryak vimrisheshu hetuhu asanga atma vyatirikta atmani dridaratir brahmani nirgune chaya. It has been conclusively decided in the scriptures, after due consideration, that the ultimate goal for the welfare of human society is detachment from the bodily concept of life and increased and steadfast attachment for the Supreme Lord, who is transcendental and beyond the modes of material nature. So here the word eva means this is only, ian eva means only, and it refers to the ultimate goal. Like Kshemasya means ultimate welfare. So the positive conclusion, sunishitaha, positive conclusion, and the word eva, actually the word eva is stressing or confirming. This is only, in the scriptures, this is only positively concluded. So this word eva, it gives actually power to the statement. It gives more power to the statement. And Eva is also like a female name, and if you look at the meanings of names on some website, it means one who gives life. But I don't know if in Sanskrit it also, I'm not sure if in Sanskrit, because in Sanskrit you have many meanings of one word. So maybe in the Sanskrit dictionary you can see that Eva maybe also has to do with this meaning that is given in the on this website, describe the meanings of names, different kinds of names. So Eva means one who gives life. And so then, positive conclusion, sunishitaha, positively is concluded that what is the ultimate welfare of the human society. So ultimate welfare means the ultimate benefit, the ultimate good for the society, for the human society. Nrinam, Nrinam means human society. Nri means human. And then this word that it's not also easy to pronounce, sadryak. Actually, there is also H, so you should say sadryak. It's quite difficult to pronounce. And then here, when you read Shastreshu Iyan, you don't read Shastreshu Iyan, because if there is U at the end, then you read it together as with the next word. So it's Shastreshu Iyan. You read it as it is V, but usually in the synonyms it's U. Shastreshu evan sunishito nrinam kshemasya sadryak vimrisheshu hetuhu, and the rest was not so difficult. Now, very important verse here is vimrisheshu. Vimrisheshu means by full consideration. By full consideration. So this means you don't think in a shallow way, you don't think superficially, you think very deeply and very carefully and use all of your intelligence to understand something. This is the meaning of due consideration, full consideration. Vimrisheshu. So how can one come to the perfect conclusion? By full consideration. And when we have conversations, we were speaking about confidential conversations with devotees, like Guyam Akyati Prichati. We spoke about confidential conversations or deep conversation with devotees, and then this is very appropriate, full consideration. So when you speak about something, for example, devotee comes and has a problem and speaks about this, and then he presents one perspective, but then you, as another person, you can have a different perspective, and then you can say, oh, I haven't looked at this from this angle of vision. I haven't looked at this problem from this point of view. So now it looks much different. And when you share something with someone, it's already easier for you. It's already easier it's easier for you because you get it out, you speak about it, but also you can see differently. So vimrisheshu, full consideration. Practically every word. I mean, you can give class on this verse. So full of meaningful. I mean, all the words are meaningful in the scripture, but these are like key words. Then Hetuhu, cause, and then very important word asangaha, unattachment or detachment. What? Atma vyatirikte, so in means body, mind or soul, and in this case it refers to the Atma vyatirikte, bodily concept of life. So what is the cause? What can bring about detachment or unattachment? Asanga. Sangha means attachment or association, and asangaha means unattachment. From Atma vyatirikte, bodily concept of life, is actually on a positive side, ratihi, rati means attachment, ratihi, attachment to the Supreme Soul, Atmani. Now, the second Atma word means Supreme Soul. And then what kind of attachment? Dridha. We know about Dridha Vrata, a strong vow. Dridha also means determination. So, Dridha Vrata, and here Dridha Ratihi, a strong attachment to the Supreme Soul can actually free one from the attachment to the material world. And then the word Supreme Lord also is described that he is transcendental and he is beyond the modes of material nature. So nirguna, no gunas, no these tying forces or energies of the material. So nirgune, he is transcendental, he is beyond, or he is above the modes of material nature, because he is the controller of the modes of material nature. So now this verse is, we spoke about this success partnership between devotees, and this is one of the verses where you can take this verse and then work together on this and work on how to actually apply it, how to apply it in your daily life. Srila Prabhupada says that everyone in human society is engaged for the ultimate benefit of life. And this is not true. Because not everyone knows what is the ultimate benefit of life. So what this means is everybody is trying to get the ultimate benefit. Everybody is trying to get the ultimate benefit. They're trying. But those who are in the bodily conception of life, those who are in ignorance, they cannot achieve the ultimate goal. Nor can they understand what it is. So in order to achieve something, one usually needs to understand. And what does one need to understand? One needs to understand actually what is the benefit. The greatest motivator is self-interest. If I ask you what motivates you, then you will actually, if you're honest, you will say, but what is motivating me something that will give me benefit, that I will gain something from this. And therefore when people advertise, they always try to describe the benefit. So you know this, you heard about this, what's in it for me expression, what's in it for me. So what is in it for you in the material life? And Maya is advertising very nicely that if you do this, you will enjoy, if you have this, you will be happy. And now it's amazing how everything has stopped. I mean, people cannot go to restaurants, they cannot go to so many places of enjoyment, places where people gather, like stadiums, like rock concerts, pop concerts, or sports events. This is all stopped. Olympics also stopped. And now what is left for people is to stay home and watch TV or what else? The internet. So and then I think after some time they will freak out reading only about the coronavirus. They will become bored and they will start to do something or to go out by force or something. Because people are very impatient in the age of Kali, so they cannot. I think leaders are aware of this, that people can really go crazy if they keep them locked for a long time. Because they have nothing to do. What kind of enjoyment you can have at home? There is somebody sent me one few seconds of video. They interview one guy and he said, okay, choose from option A, B, C, D. First option, you stay at home with your child and wife. Option A. Option B, he didn't even hear what is the option B. He immediately said option B. So he's so frustrated with his family life that he immediately wanted to actually avoid option A. Usually one should be happy because usually people don't have time for the family and now they have time for the family. But some people are so frustrated that they actually don't see it as something pleasurable, something pleasant.